question from Yusuf, and I'm going to do it today now. And after that, I will send you an assignment to do and send it back to me by tomorrow 7 p.m. This will be assignment 5 in dot product, cross product, and projection. So we have to have solid knowledge for what we have studied up to this moment, so we can continue. Okay. So Yusuf asked for question 7, page 408. The question says we have two vectors, so 1, 2, and 1, and the other vector is 2, 4, and 2, and it says that show that their vector product is 0. Vector product means cross product, the 0 vector. So there is many ways we can do this. The first thing, we can do the cross product the way I showed you yesterday, ijk. You write the first vector, then you write the components of the second vector, and you do the process, and you will end up with 0, 0, 0, which is the 0 vector. This is one way, but it will take some time. But if you look at these two vectors, you will find that if we call this vector A and this is vector B, we will find that vector B equals 2 times vector A. What does that mean? They are scalar multiples. And what do we know about scalar multiples vectors? We know that they are parallel, but one of them is bigger than the other multiplied by a scalar. Or we can consider them also, because you know that this vector I can move it to here, and we can call them collinear or parallel, right? And yesterday when we spoke about what is the magnitude of A cross product B, we said that it is equal the magnitude of A times the magnitude of B sine the angle between the two vectors. In this case, what will be the angle between the two vectors? In this case, it will be 0, right? Because they are collinear. So sine 0, and sine 0 is 0. So that everything is 0. So the magnitude of the cross product will be 0, and that means, and it has to be a vector, so it is vector 0, right? Also, if you think about it this way, what do we get when we do cross product? We get a vector that makes 90 degrees on both vectors, right? The vector, yesterday I explained that the result of the cross product is a vector that is perpendicular or normal to the two vectors. Or I can say, if we put this vector, these two vectors in a plane like this, the result will be perpendicular to the plane that contains these two vectors, right? In this case, those two don't form a plane. So there is no, the vector is the 0 vector, because the result has to be a vector, so it is 0, and we have to write it as a 0 vector, okay? This is if you wanna use your brain rather than doing actually the job. So if you want to do A cross product B the way we did it yesterday, you will end up with 0, 0, 0. So I, J, K, plus, minus, plus, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2. If you do I, and minus j, this and this are gone, so 1 times 2 is 2 minus 2 plus k times this and this are gone, 4 minus 4. So what we ended up with is 0i minus 0j minus 0k. So this is 0, 0, 0, which is vector 0. Okay, do it any way you want, but this is how we show that the result is a 0 vector. Okay, so have a wonderful day. I will post this, I will send you this, and I will post the assignment. Please do it and send it back to me.